Corgi cuteness conquers the internet? Was there a werewolf in Montana? And is your meat killing your gut microbiome? Welcome back to Off-Label Veterinary News, your source for commentary on animals, medicine, and practice life. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to keep content like this alive. Let's jump in to some of the stories you might have missed. Nothing says summer and Memorial Day like a Corgi race. Yes, you heard that right. The first ever SoCal Corgi Nationals was held last weekend in beautiful Southern California. Pictures and videos of the event have been taking the internet by storm, and there's just too much cuteness to contain. So if you like corgis as much as I do me a favor and check this out, and perhaps next year have your own Corgi National race in your hometown. What do you think, off-labelers? Is the world ready for this level of corgi cuteness? I want to hear from you. By now, you may have seen pictures of the weird wolf-like creature that was recently killed in Montana. On May 16th, authorities were alerted to this strange wolf hybrid creature that was killed by ranchers. Now, of course, the internet hasn't been quiet, and theories have been thrown out that this is a man-wolf, wolf-man, man-dog, man-dog-wolf. I mean, you name it, the combinations are out there on the Twitterverse. Reality is, this is probably a wolf hybrid. It may be a wolf-coyote hybrid, a wolf-dog hybrid. I don't know. What do you think, off-labelers? This is a crazy story, and one that, I guess, is made for the internet age. What's your best guess, off-labelers? Is this a werewolf or some kind of wolf hybrid? I want to hear from you! Last week, the New York Times published an in-depth and interesting article on whether or not antibiotics in meat production were harming the microbiome of those who ate it. Now, by extension, I think there are some concerns about whether or not these antibiotic residues could be potentially harming the microbiomes of dogs and cats that are fed meats. In simplest terms, organic farmers are concerned that the FDA last year left a sizable loophole in antibiotic usage in meat production. Last year, as you may recall, the FDA banned the use of antibiotics for growth promotion in meat industry, but they left behind a sizable loophole in the fact that any antibiotic can be prescribed for quote-unquote disease prevention. Now, organic farmers are concerned that maybe veterinarians and ranchers are overusing this clause and continuing to still put antibiotics in meat. Now, that's another separate story, another separate issue. Antibiotic resistance is real. 70% of the antibiotics that we need to protect human health are being used in the United States in food production. So again, another subject. I've covered that on other videos in the past. But let's get back to this microbiome story. What investigators have looked at is this potentially damaging, changing, altering the microbiome of humans who eat it? And the conclusion is yes. There's stacks of evidence now that are mounting that saying, hey, the antibiotic residues in meat are actually harming your gut bacteria. Now, I'm also concerned as a veterinarian, what potential impact could this have on the pets that are being fed these types of meat? And again, we need to investigate this more thoroughly. This is an important article that all veterinary professionals should take the time to read. I'll include links down below. What do you think about antibiotic usage in meat production in the United States? I want to hear from you. Well, that's it for another edition of Off-Label Veterinary News. If you like content like this, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so we can keep this ship afloat. Until next time, keep living that off-label life. Bye.